John's Gold and Silver is the only channel I use to learn about commodities. Thanks, John boy.
No problem, man. Oh, shoot!
Yeah!
Hey guys, today I'm going to tell you an update about a stock where the CEO is a genius. He is leading the fight against the battle against the naked shorts, okay? Because, well, I'll just tell you guys, the stock is called Genius Group, GNS. And it's up about 25%. You can see right there. It's up 26.14% today. So I'm making money today, guys. Looking to make a few day trades and stuff today. And guys, this stock, what's the potential for this stock? I'm thinking, you know, it could hit $7 to $10 is my, you know, higher but still realistic estimates. So this is the stock right now that I've been recommending on my channel right now, and my channel has been growing exponentially because of it. So that's the stock is moving my entire channel basically, just like before when my whole channel went way up because TRKA was going up. But this is going to be huge, guys. I think at the end of the month, because of they're doing the share count and they're doing the dividend. You know, the stock's getting a ton of attention. There's not that many dividend plays out right now, except, you know, if you want to get dividends over the whole course of the year, or you want to make a small dividend, you can always buy dividend paying stocks. But this stock pays out a different kind of a dividend. It's the dividend of their spinoff ERL, Entrepreneur Resorts Limited, which is a awesome company. I don't really need to tell you too much about that, but because it doesn't matter, guys. That doesn't even matter. What actually matters is that they have to do the share count, and this is going to be huge. Everybody on the whole internet knows it's going to be huge. So the stock's starting to blow up today. Last week it was way up to 175, and then I told you guys these things stretch like a rubber band. When it was coming down, I said it's going to snap back the other way. When it was $1. Now it's $1.48. That's how you can make a easy 50%, you know? A lot of people are looking for ways of, ooh, I can make 4% a year in the bank, or 1% a year. You people are idiots, you know? You should be in the markets. And I could just, you know, you could just click a button right now, sell. Bam, you're up, you know, thousands of dollars. It's really easy to be an investor in the markets, you know? Just pick a few stocks you like, watch them. After a few days, you kind of will understand how they move. Look at the news on them. Learn about statistics about the stocks. How many shares do they have in the float? How many shares does the CEO own? Oh, yeah, that's another thing, guys. The CEO of GNS, our stock I'm just talking about, he owns 11 million shares. That's a lot, guys. Most CEOs, they don't own that much of a high percentage of their stock. That tells me, you know, he's extremely confident in it. So, yeah, he does own 11 million. So, it's up to $1.49. Yeah, guys, this stock is the number one stock basically in my portfolio right now, Genius Group. So, remember, guys, one of the ways to make a lot of money is you do well in one stock, and then you take all your profits from that, and then you roll it over in another one. Okay, just like people that invest into options. You buy the $2 calls when the stock hits $2. You roll those over into the $3 calls. That's what a lot of people should be doing right now. In Genius Group, you could buy the $2 calls. As soon as GNS hits about $2, that's when the premium is at the highest. Then you sell it, and then you buy the $3 GNS calls. Then in a couple of days, if GNS hits $3, then you sell those, and you roll that money into the $4 ones. Okay, so that's one way you can get a lot of money that way. The only problem is yeah, it could be like a game of musical chairs. At one point, the stock, you know, it could go down. It's going to go up. You know, it's going to make a peak, guys. That it should be obvious when we're at the high, so when you should sell. Because if you look at TRKA, look how it just ran right up and then it went almost parabolic at the end. GNS has not nearly hit that parabolic limit yet. You know, we're not even going to hit that. Guys, this isn't even close to when we should sell. When we should sell GNS, we should get a day that's approximately 100 million to 200 million volume. Okay. That's when we sell. We're not even anywhere near that. We got to get that blow off day where everything goes nuts. And that's going to be probably on the 20. It's going to be like right at the end of this month when they give out that dividend. Like is it August 31st? I'll check that out again for you guys. I forget all these dates. I got so many numbers going on in my head. Yeah, so Genius Group came down a little bit. Oh, okay. So up to you guys if you want to take a shot on this one. I'm definitely invested in it. I'm not selling anything right now. So yeah, it's good that it's moving. It's on a Monday. I think the whole week we could be moving up in this stock. Okay. Yeah. So this is going to be big. Genius Group. So this is one that you want to probably tell everyone you know about, guys, because it's just like GameStop. If you knew about GameStop before it blasted off, wouldn't you want to be telling everybody about it? Probably. So I think this is another one of those situations. I could be wrong. But the chances that I'm right, I think, is greater than the chances that I'm wrong. That's what you have to do, guys. Is you have to weigh the risk to the risk reward ratio. Okay. So that's what you do. It's up to you guys what you do with your money. But for myself, I have a GNS stock right now. And it's pretty exciting, guys. That's one of the reasons guys like the markets, too. It's because it's exciting when stocks are really moving up. So I did want to say, though, about stock twits. A lot of those posts on there are all crap. They're not true. So, guys, just be careful what you read on there. But some of it can be true. So I do have a Patreon. So my Patreon is, I put it in my my YouTube. So my YouTube is JONS Gold and Silver. JONS Gold and Silver, all capital letters. So just type that in. And then on the Patreon, I talk a lot about the GNS. I'm going to actually do a video where I answer questions on GNS, okay? So if you join up the Patreon, ask your questions for GNS, and I'm going to get to that later today. And also on the Patreon, I'm going to go through some of the things that people say on stock twits, and I'm going to tell you what's true, what's not. And I'm also going to tell you the bigger story behind GNS, because a lot of YouTubers aren't talking about it. I'm not talking about it on YouTube. I wouldn't do that. So I'm talking about it on my Patreon, because this is a really important thing, guys. Guys aren't going to just talk about a lot of this stuff with these stocks, like what's really happening behind the scenes. They're not going to just talk about it on a public spot, It just won't happen. So I want to tell you guys about the true story about GNS, what time I think you should sell, how you get this ERL dividend, and everything about the dividend, okay? Yeah, a lot of that might really be what you need to hear, guys, is the dividend. But you guys got to do the Patreon, and I'll tell you my honest to God truth about the dividend. And I'll tell you honestly about the whole deal, okay? But please join the Patreon. I could really use a few more supporters. It's been blowing up, though. I think I'm probably up to about 20 now. I just got another email that I got another one, because people are really into GNS, and there's no one else covering it like I am. Okay, guys? Yeah, I'm the only one covering GNS like this. A couple of guys made a little short video. Okay, if you type in GNS on YouTube, you'll see a couple of videos, but these guys don't even know what's happening. They'll be like, oh, I don't know why it popped up. They don't even know about the dividend and the share count. So these guys aren't even researching this stuff. So I really appreciate it, guys, if you could team up with me. And I'm into a lot of these meme stocks like TRKA, GNS, Bed Bath & Beyond. A lot of these stocks with high potential, but there is always that chance that something bad could happen. Okay, guys? Some of these stocks are so exciting. And you just got to be in some of them with a little bit of your money. I'm not saying put everything you have, but have your money, your double money, the money that you're going to try to double and double and double. Take $1,000 out of your account. If you don't own any stocks, take $1,000. Start doubling up. GNS is, I think, the number one way to double it up right now. So we're gonna see, guys. We're down to $1.40, so that could be a little entry point. So thank you guys. Please join the Patreon. I'm begging you guys, join the Patreon. All right.